Johnny, I'm coming to you right now because you snuck off earlier, didn't you?
Yes.
You had some alone time with this car. You left me and had your own alone time.
Yeah, I did. I just thought I'd go and have a quick nose around the car. I'm an international man of mystery. Said nobody.
I'm glad you said that. Let's see what you got up to.
So let's take a closer look inside. Now, with a focus on cabin comfort, the seats are half stitched leather, half soft fabric, and they're heated. So when you get in, you're met with a pretty airy, open, clean interior. And by that I mean it's quite an uncluttered look. The dash is low and it's quite level, so it's good for visibility. In the middle here, you've got a 9-inch touchscreen, but there are physical buttons for the things that you typically use more often, like the heating, air conditioning, demisting, and volume control, which is pretty good. You've got the ignition power button just here on the right-hand side, and then you've got a physical button down here for your drive mode, which is Eco, Normal, or Sport, next to the electric handbrake. And then there's 4 USBs, 2 here at the front, and then there's 2 at the back for the rear passengers, just behind this armrest here. So there's a lot of soft touch furnishings to the dash, but in the middle, you've got this full width selection of vents, bookended by these L-shaped vents, and these are a new development from Honda. The idea being they disperse the air a little bit more gently rather than just blasting your face or your feet, and that can circulate the air a bit more efficiently in the cabin. Talking of which, let's go in the back. And that spaciousness continues in the rear of the cabin. Back here, we've got a couple of different configurations of cargo space, and this is Honda's so-called magic seat system. Here, we've got what they call the tall seat function. So the bottom swings up, locks out, and you can put things like tall pot plants or big dogs in here. The seats split 60-40 at the back, and both of them go down like this, completely flat. And then if you want to store extra long stuff, you can put the passenger seat right down like this. Then for humans, well, the good news is there's almost a completely flat floor in the HRV. There's actually more space in this HRV than the previous model. Loads of headroom, better legroom, especially for the person sitting in the middle at the back. And again, a feeling of openness and airiness. And the space continues back here with the interior. If I give it a pretend kick, power tailgate goes up and you're greeted with a huge amount of storage space. Very, very useful, good shape. And then I press that and I simply walk away. And there you have it.
Johnny, well now I know why you wanted some alone time, because you looked very in your element right there.
I like good packaging. I like a lot of space. I mean, it has got a TARDIS amount of space for the size of the car. When those seats are down, you can fit 2 full-size mountain bikes in it.
Really?
You can fit a surfboard in it, and for people that are less adventurous, an ironing board or a lot of wood.
Okay, I'm doing my deck in. The wood bit comes in handy then.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've had a look at the inside. Do you want to have a closer look on the outside?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I'll start at the front. Well, the grille is quite distinctive, and that's because it's not just a big wedge of black or chrome like a lot of cars are now. It's actually body coloured. I think that's unique. I like that. Above the headlight, you'll see this crease that runs all the way down the side of the car, and it's actually quite straight and clean and uncluttered. And you're at the back door there, you've noticed that the door handle's actually recessed and quite well hidden. It's a bit like the Honda E model. I quite like the fact that there's that waistline that's flat, because a lot of cars now, the back door kicks up and it means that there's less window space.
Is it like what? Okay.
It kind of goes up like that. And if you're a small kid, and I've noticed this from my kids, they can't quite see out of the window and they start to get travel sick. So it's a small thing, but it's actually significant on a long journey. Then that crease goes into the back lights. It's got like this full width, neat light cluster there. And then below that, it's a really kind of flush, recessed back bumper that I think is quite distinguished. I'm into that. And actually, talking of the lights, this has LEDs all round on the HRV.
Wait, do you know, I like the special boot feature.
Oh, you like that?
I'm all about the boot space.
Just press the button and walk away.
Yeah, you filled me with so much knowledge. Do you know what? It's so impressive. I think I need to go for a sit down. Now, to truly test the performance of the HR-V, we needed someone who pushes cars to their limits on a daily basis. Yes, we saw him earlier, and I am, of course, talking about Honda F1 race winner, Pierre Gasly. Here's what happened when he took the new HR-V out for a spin for the first time.
Okay, so you've seen the new Honda HR-V. Now let's take it for a drive. Right, let's try this new Honda HR-V. Oh, wait. Let's get some tunes. Perfect. We're ready. Let's go. Wow, this is smooth. Let's have some fun. Look how much space I've got here. Can take all my pit crew with me in this car. It's really smooth driving, really easy to maneuver. The car is handling very well. It's very tight in here, so it's pretty risky. Whoa, that was close. This was fun, really enjoyed it. Now it's your turn.
I mean, Johnny, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and I'm pleased to say that we do have Pierre Gasly joining us right now. Pierre, thank you. How are you?
Hi, I'm very good, thank you.
What were your first impressions of the Honda HR-V?
I must say I was really impressed. I really like the design. I find it really modern, quite racy as well with the lines. So yeah, it looks really cool.
We saw you in the driver's seat. What stood out for you?
Well, I think just the package, you know, as a SUV, you're looking for something quite, let's say you want some space, so the car is quite big, but at the same time it's quite stylish, as I said. I find the design and all the lines, especially from the side, like quite really modern and well detailed. No, it's a really good looking car. And it has some good power as well, good handling, so no, a very nice package.
Pierre, tell us what it was like to drive the car for the first time.
I must say, yeah, the track was pretty narrow and pretty tight, but very smooth driving, really comfortable as well. So no, I really enjoyed that, and yeah, it feels like a proper good car, good power, and very easy to maneuver.
Now, if you were going to go away for a weekend and the HR-V has got a ton of space, what would you fill it with?
For a weekend, I'll fit my family. Obviously, let's say I have no kids, so no kids for me. But no, I mean you can fit a lot of things. Obviously, you've got a lot of space. So friends, you have plenty of space for bags, traveling bags. I mean, I like to play golf, so I will fit my golf bag at the back and all my kids really easily. So I think that's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Finally, Pierre, let's talk music. Everybody has a playlist for that perfect drive out on the open road. What would be on your playlist?
What will be on my playlist? I think, yeah, going for a holiday, probably something quite relaxing. So, like some chilled tunes, I don't know, jazz, or I like classic as well. So probably I'll listen to one of these two if I gotta go for a road trip.
Pierre, thank you for joining us.
Thanks guys, goodbye, have a good night.
See ya.
Thank you.
See? Classic.
Jazz. Wasn't expecting that.
Classic jazz.
Classic jazz. It's so on brand. Honda Jazz. He likes jazz.
Things that you didn't know about Pierre Gasly, now you do. Right, we are going to get straight into things. It's time to introduce our first guest. Yes, he's Honda's General Manager of Corporate Communication, and he's here to tell us everything that we need to know about the all-new HR-V. John, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Alex. Delighted to be here, and I'm really looking forward to unveil the new HR-V.
I know you're excited because that was a strong walk onto the set earlier.
Thank you very much.
I was feeling it. But I want to ask you, why right now is it time to release this car?
Well, there's a lot of change taking place in the car industry at the moment, and that's mainly around how our cars are powered. We're seeing a rapid electrification of the car industry. Now, here at Honda, we see ourselves as a leader in electrification, to the extent that by the end of next year, all mainstream models in the Honda lineup will be electrified. And one of the key technologies to help us do that will be advanced hybrid technology. Now, the new HR-V is hybrid only, so it's very much the right type of car for today and for today's customer.
Nice.
Where did Honda start with the concept of this then, when you were creating it?
Well, we started with the customer, and we looked in depth at what a customer for a small urban crossover is looking for. And we found they're looking for a car that reflects their lifestyle and their attitude. And we translated that into the HR-V into three core values of confidence, aesthetics, and pleasure. So in terms of confidence, a car that's practical, safe, and reliable, and we feel we've achieved that with the HR-V. Aesthetics, a car that's got a striking, confident, modern design, and hopefully you'll see that shortly when we unveil the car. And in terms of pleasure, a car that offers top-level comfort, but also those exciting driving dynamics that you expect with a Honda. So I think we've delivered a really good package, and in the words of the development team who designed this car, they feel it's a car that will amp up the lives of our customers.
Amp up the lives.
That's right.
I absolutely love it. But this is the big moment now, and it's not on me, John. This is on you. Take it away.
Well, thank you, Alex. It now gives me great pleasure to unveil the all-new Honda HR-V.
Wow, how impressive is that? There you have it, the 2021 Honda HR-V. John, first thoughts on it?
Well, I know the whole team at Honda are really proud of this vehicle, so it's great for us to get it unveiled here in Europe, and I think it looks fantastic, and I hope you guys do too.
It is, it looks fantastic. I'm gonna put you on the spot right now. How do you sum it up in a nutshell?
Okay, well, the HR-V helped to define the small crossover segment. In actual fact, the last HR-V model, we sold 3.8 million units globally, so it was a very successful, popular car for us. But with this new model, we're looking to help design a car that helps customers get the most out of their lifestyle. And I think we've done that, whether that's with the interior spacious cabin, the responsive technology that helps customers stay connected at all time, the advanced hybrid technology, which means every journey is cleaner or more affordable, or that striking, confident, modern design.
Nice.
So I think we've got a really good package.
Come on then, John. What are the key features? Now's your chance to tell us what are the key features about the HR-V.
Well, I like those features that simply make your life easier. And one of the standouts for me is the air diffusion system. Now what that does is it gently circulates air around the cabin. Instead of having the air blasting out of those vents straight into your face, so it creates a really nice, calm, relaxing atmosphere in the cabin. It's a really nice feature.
I like being relaxed.
Exactly, it's perfect.
Now, it wouldn't be a Honda if there weren't some unique features about it on board. So what have we got?
Well, two things spring to mind. Firstly, that advanced hybrid technology.
Yeah.
We'll hear a little bit more about that later, but on the HR-V, we have the eHEV system. And in summary, what that delivers is a dynamic, responsive, yet smooth driving experience, but also one that's efficient and economical. So that's a really important part of this new car. The second one is the centre fuel tank layout. Now that sounds a bit boring, doesn't it?
No,
but
not to me.
It is really
I'm
innovative.
learning.
No, exactly. It's great. It's really innovative and really clever. And what it allows for is that fantastic interior space, both in the cabin, but also at the back in terms of the load space. It also allows for Honda's unique Magic seats. That means those seats, they can flip flat, so you get a fantastic flat load space in the back of the car. They can also flip up vertically, cinema style, so you've got a really innovative, flexible space for carrying those large items in your boot. Really nice feature.
Brilliant.
John, wait, where do I need to go to get my hands, not me, the viewers, where do the viewers need to go to get their hands on one of these?
Well, if they click on the link below, it will take them to their local Honda website where they can find out more information about the product, but also register for interest.
John, thank you for being here this evening. We appreciate you taking the time to unveil the all-new Honda HR-V. Thank you very much.
皆さんこんにちは。新型ベゼルの開発責任者を務めた岡部です。実はホンダの文化の中に、ある意味異質な分野であったり、年齢であったり、性別であったり、あえてそういったメンバーを集めて、自由闊達に議論をするワイガヤという企業文化があります。そこでは参加した誰もが平等で一切否定はなく、自由闊達に建設的な議論がなされます。新しい時代になってきて、やはり価値観というところがいろいろ移り変わってきますけれども、それをしっかり我々捉えていかなければいけないということで議論を重ねてきました。この時代、オンラインというところの技術が非常に進んで、やもすると一日誰とも会わなかったり、もしくは全然外に出かけなくても生活が成立するような時代になりつつあります。今コロナの時代もあって、その生活が強いられているところは当然ありますけれども、やはり我々はこの難しい時代にあって、生きていくためにその活力を得たりとか、喜びを得るためには、リアルな体験、出会い、あと発見といったものが必要なんではないかというふうに考えています。自分らしいライフスタイル、それをもっと広げたい、もしくはその可能性をもっと広げたい、それにパートナーとして助けになるような、そんな車を作りたいというふうに我々は思っていました。ユーザーの好きともっとつながって、さらにユーザーのそのライフスタイルがより増幅してアンプアップするような、そういったキーワード、思いが我々初期の開発の時にワイガヤから出ました。それを実現したのがこの新型のベゼルになります。